welcome to this update / announcement video for the channel. We're on the borderline of going into the Eastern Front. It's the biggest request that we've had for games. We're currently playing Early War, France 1940. It's been a real good introduction to bolt action, I think, on the channel. Plenty of battle reports now, and a continuing expansion of the armies, both for the British and for the Germans. Then working on French as well, so you'll see the French being featured for our Early War Europe campaign. But we really want to expand out. The Eastern Front is the obvious one. It's such an exciting move if we can get into that. I've got some sample models to show you here, and we'll take a closer look at just a moment. We've got campaign books on standby. They're older editions from 2nd edition bolt action, but we can use the structure of these for campaigns. You've got the Ostfront book, Barbarossa to Berlin, which is going to be from Early War all the way to the end. There's also this one here. I think one of the most requested as well is, are you going to do Stalingrad games? We would love to do that as well. So there's a whole campaign book for Stalingrad as well for the Eastern Front. So, I mean, Eastern Front, Early War, you've got Barbarossa, German invasion. You've then got, moving into the mid-war, early mids, you've got Stalingrad, that whole campaign. Imagine playing across a 6x4 board with ruins like the one you can see across there, of all the rubble and the twisted wreckage and the industrial style theme for that. Fascinating. And then playing games like Kursk with tank on tank action, T-34s against Tigers and Panthers and so on. And then even the late war. I really like the Russian late war equipment, like the JS2s, some of the real heavy guns and so on. And the Germans desperately fighting away like around Berlin and so on. So if we go into the Eastern Front, it's a potentially huge campaign, but I think it would be brilliant to do it here on the channel. So to do that, we need your help and support. We've got some great support coming through. It's meant we've been able to put some content out there. As we're going to take a closer look at some of these models. So All Games plastic miniatures, the Russian set, so the newer models. They're absolutely amazing. This is a PTRD team, anti-tank rifle team. I like putting the two-man teams on these bases because it means you can create these little dioramas, the two working together instead of individual bases. But these are the way you compose the models is just fantastic. So like the binoculars, for example, they come separate and you can just glue them into the open hand. And then there's different helmets, headgear. Just really love these. There's another one. I based this one off a photograph. They're relocating with one, so they're carrying it like so. And I've done a sniper team. Again, just as a two-man. They come as a two-man team in the roles. So one's like spotting, the other one's taking his shot. The different heads you can get. Such a good kit for the Russians. So there's those. This is the Warlord Games plastic kit as well. So T-34-85. Love to do games like with half a dozen of these on the table or more. Who knows what we could do. The rest I'm going to show you are all 3D prints. They're freshly arrived with our sponsor Gaming Squared, so you can check them out. There'll be a link below for their eBay store. If these links and these new units are not available yet, they will be soon. These are samples that have been sent through. The detail on these is just getting better and better. This is a BT7. So 3D printed. The turret, obviously I always leave them loose so you can turn them. The detail level is fantastic on these. That's a BT7. The next one, I don't know what it is. I presume it's Early War, like a Maxim, I think, machine gun on top. If you know what it is, let us know in the comment section below. And then this one, 3D print, T-34. Perhaps the most famous Russian fighting vehicle. Even the little grab handles are printed on. You can see them for the tank riders to hold on to. And then for the Germans, so Early War Germans here, just continuing to expand that range. Little Kuba wagon printed. Brilliant. This one, I think it's an FDKFZ 251. I could be wrong on that one. It's a huge thing. So it's an 8 rad, basically, it was called. So detail level, fantastic. These are part painted. Painted tutorials on the way for vehicles for Germans and Russians and French, all being well. This is a 222. And this one is a 35T, the Czech tank. We've seen these a lot in Poland, which I guess is another early war campaign that we could do. and this was later replaced by the 38T. You would have seen those a lot more in the French campaign. And I guess Operation Barbarossa as well. So for us to do this, we've set a target for support, which I think is very reasonable. And I'll give you an update now on how far we've already made progress towards that. There's going to be a lot of effort with painting, acquiring the models. I don't want to use the French terrain. I want to go for Russian terrain. So that's going to require a lot of resources as well, but different type terrain for that. Open Russian countryside, cornfields, Russian buildings for both city fighting and also for the countryside as well. I just want a different theme, different feel to the boards for the Russian campaign. So there's that as well, but we really want to do it, and we can do it if the support comes through. So on HOBTV, we put a lot of emphasis on membership to try and make it as rewarding as possible, and that you can join us on this journey here and then get some perks and bonus content and so on. So we have campaigns. If we do Russian battle reports on the Eastern Front, we'll then embark on the Eastern Front campaign. So we'll tap into books like this. Those can be enjoyed on membership when you join us here on YouTube channel membership at any tier. So there's those to look forward to. So it means that your support generates the bonus content. We also plan to make, as the terrain comes along, I'll make terrain tutorials at each step of the way so that you can then replicate the terrain for your own games of bolt action as well. The How to Play Bolt Action series is now complete. It's totally finished. So there's a full guide on how to play Bolt Action 3rd edition. That's already available for channel members. All 3 tiers are now available on YouTube membership as well. So YouTube channel membership, the regular, just unlocks all the bonus content, all of it. So you'll get access to all the new content going forwards and all that's already available. We have the mid tier, which the main perk for that will get you onto our WhatsApp group. We've got a global WhatsApp group of hobbyists from around the world. We're all on there as well, myself, Mike, Aaron, and James. So you can interact with us there. And then if you're crazy enough, you can go for the top tier. Got a couple of supporters on there already. But that's all available through YouTube membership now. The other option is you can go on to Patreon. That's the other avenue, and you can support us through that. Same kind of tiers there as well. So any support that comes through, just from regular members all the way through to the top tier, it's greatly appreciated. And now your membership means that we can take a total of the members and we can reach our goal to unlock the Eastern Front on the channel. So the target is 50 members, and we are well on the way to reaching that already. So the way I've broken this down is regular members on YouTube. We have 13 already, so massive shout out and thanks to them that support us already. So members such as, I'm going to try and call out these, but some of them are just impossible to pronounce, I think. But Gareth Wallace, big shout out to him. Nathaniel Miller as well. Darian 1, Andrew Rest, Shire Norms, Redfield 1911, Jonathan Mercier, Harry Clayton, Frederick Van Wantingam, I can't pronounce the others. They're a combination of letters and numbers, but a big shout out to them. 13 members. So if we're aiming for 50, we've got 13 already. For the mid-tier supporters, there's 4 of them, and they're going to count as 2, so that's another 8. And then for the top tier, we've got 2 of them, and they're going to count as 5. And so we're over halfway through unlocking the Eastern Front. So top tier support will count as 5. Mid-tier will count as 2, and then the regular channel supporters on YouTube will count as 1. And I guess the main perk for all of this, and for everyone involved, both us who film the games and put the models together and create the content, and you watching and tuning in as well, and that's to have a good time and good fun. Bolt Action is a great fun game to play. I really enjoy putting the models together and painting them up. It's an excellent rule set, and I think going into the Eastern Front is going to be an excellent move for the channel. We're halfway there to unlocking the Eastern Front, so do sign up. You can do it through Patreon or through channel membership. Select your tier, unlock all the bonus content that we already have, and you can look forward to the extra that we can bring you for the Eastern Front. Just to be clear, we'll bring in regular content for the Eastern Front and then bonus content on membership as well for everyone to enjoy. That's the update video. Keep a lookout for progress. I'll update you with progress as well as we go along. But hopefully soon we'll see the Eastern Front opening up. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.